What is a Forecast by Jennifer Boothroyd. What does it mean to forecast the weather? How do weather forecasters do their job? What is a forecast? Predicting weather. Meteorologists are scientists. They study weather. They use data to learn about weather. They get data from weather stations. So if you look here, this is called the heading. If you look at these bold words, they make them bold because they are words that you need to know to understand what they're trying to teach you in the book. They get some data from radar. Satellites also send weather data. So this is an example of a radar. And again, they made radar a bold word because they want you to know that's important to understand what they're teaching you. And then the word satellites is also bold. And if you didn't know what a satellite was, they have a caption here that says satellites are in space, along with a photograph of a satellite that's floating around in space. Meteorologists use computers. They use maps and charts. They look for weather patterns. So here's a typical picture of a weather forecast or weather map. And it said February's wet and cool start. So here it's cold. Look with the little icicles, probably means some snow. This is cool weather, rain, thunderstorms. And here you have your red lines and your blue lines. This is a low pressure system. The blue line's high pressure. This map shows a cool weather pattern in early February. That's what the caption says. Meteorologists predict, another bold word, what the weather will be. They don't know, they can't say 100% sure, but from the information they have, they make a prediction, just like we do with books. From the information the author gives you, you make a prediction. Here, this caption on page 11 says, TV weather reports show forecast maps like this. So if you look at the weather reports on TV, you'll see like green places. These are where it's going to rain. Blue and pink are either snow or sleet. And then your high pressure in blue, a blue H, and your low pressure, a red L. Weather predictions are called forecasts. So what is a forecast? It is a weather prediction. Here's a heading again. Forecasts are useful. Remember, our headings give us an idea of what we're going to be reading about. So I predict that we're going to be reading about how we use forecasts. What should I wear today? I will check the forecast. You may need to dress in just a t-shirt if it's going to be hot outside, or if it's cold, you'll probably need to bring a sweatshirt. Some forecasts show the weather for a day. So here, this is just for May 24th. This is a city called Denver that's in Colorado, and they're showing you the temperature, what % chance of rain, how fast the wind is blowing, the humidity, when the sun is going to come up, and what phase of the moon that we're in. Other forecasts show the weather for a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'll do that too on the news. A forecast prepares people for the weather. So the forecast predicted rain. So what did she know to do? Bring an umbrella. This is called a caption that says the forecast predicted rain. Here's a caption here. People prepare for a hurricane. First you might think, oh, well, they're just building a house because they have those wood panels. But no, they're actually boarding up the windows because when a hurricane comes, the winds and everything can break your windows. A forecast warns people of severe weather. Now, severe weather is not just like a little bit of rain or hot weather. Severe weather is a tornado, a hurricane, a tsunami. Those kind of things are types of severe weather. Here's a caption here. Weather can change quickly. Forecasts are not always correct. So they thought, oh man, we'll come out, it's a sunny day and have a picnic. And look what happened. The rain came, and it doesn't look like that ruined their picnic because they still have smiles on their faces, but they're like, oh darn, it's raining. Here's the caption. Forecasts help people make plans. So if you know it's going to snow, maybe your parents have to make plans because you're not going to be at school because they have a snow day. They can't get to work because they can't drive on the roads. So they have to make plans to get their work done. No one can be sure what the weather will be. Forecasts are good guesses, just like predictions are good guesses. Here's a heading, finding a forecast. Ooh, where am I going to find the forecast? Meteorologists give forecasts on television. Forecasts are read on the radio. People use cell phones to find a forecast. Weather forecasts help people stay safe and prepared. Right there, it doesn't say it on there, but I can make a prediction because he's at the beach. It's probably some sunscreen. Here we have our glossary that's going to give the definitions of those important words that we saw that were in dark print in the book. So data is information. Meteorologists are scientists who study weather. Predict is to tell what might happen in the future. A radar is a device that used to track weather conditions. Satellites are machines that orbit the Earth. That means they go around the Earth and they collect and send data back to us. And then severe is very bad or likely to cause harm, like tornadoes or like hurricanes.